Well, good morning. Reedy is here with you, the old man. It's Friday. We made it. One more day to the weekend, and we will get through this day. But happy Friday, everybody. Glad to be here. Glad to be with you. Let's hope that we can get some more people to come in and view. Another Hogwarts day. I've done Hogwarts all week. Tomorrow I'll probably go back to Foundation, but today is another Hogwarts. Got my character all loaded up. I did a little bit of mapping while I was waiting for the timer to come down. Plus I was still eating and grabbed my second cup of coffee so I could sit here and chit chat with y'all. But the day's going to be a good day. It's nice outside where I live. Of course, it's supposed to rain later on today, so we'll see what happens. Hey, but let's get going. Let's get started. I've got the quest already piled up. I'm kind of waiting for the night to come around because I got my first astrology table sitting right in front of me, about 79 steps away, and there it is up there on the hill. And so, since I've been mapping this particular area, and I saw that, it says, "Hey, we need to get up there, and we need to get that map." Ooh, shit. Well, that makes it kind of hard.
Felix,
not a problem. Let's take the express elevator. Woohoo! I like those things. Let's take the express elevator over. Kind of wait for nightfall.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Yes, it is. So we're going to hit our map. There's a little secret
map.
to get to the night.
The
We're going to hit the F key.
North Ford Bog. Hit upon
And F key will wait. And it'll take me to nighttime, so I'll be able to...
Knowing the meat he's likely studied here.
I'll be able to do the quest. At least this particular. So let's get our telescope out.
Mouse.
Let's see what we got. Looks like the scorpion. But I'm not sure. I don't know my astrology all that hot.
Rotate telescope. Escape. Back.
Sorry, I really don't know, but we're gonna... The more stars they have, the more of a challenge it is, right? At least it is for me. I don't know about you. Aha. I think I am getting close now. There it is. Got it. The Centurious. Okay. Yeah, he was a little bit of a challenge. All right, there's one. Okay. Woohoo! Got that one, so let's pull up the map.
Map. The Highlands. North Ford Bog.
Let's see what I can...
the Highlands. Enemy level.
Change my...
The Highlands. The Highlands. Enemy level.
Okay, that's...
10 to 20. North Ford Bog.
North
Ford Bog.
Ford Bog. I'm
Thestral,
looking
East
for
North Ford
another...
Hogsmeade. The Highlands. North Ford Bog. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level 1 to 25. Collection chests 3 out of 8. The Highland, Hogsmeade Valley.
Well,
Enemy
I know what
level,
I can
Falbarden
do over
Castle.
Here. There
Near
is,
the entrance, infamous foe.
An infamous
formidable
foe.
and wily enemy.
Plus, there's also a
Field guide pages.
so I could go over there.
The
and,
Highlands.
but
Forbidden
I'm here.
Hogsmeade
Look
Valley.
at this. There's another foe.
North Ford Bog. Enemy level 10
and you
to
do
25.
have to do those
Collection
foes
chest.
in order to.
Hogsmeade Valley. East North Ford Bog.
So let's go ahead.
Hogsmeade,
We're gonna hold
mouse
him,
right
and then we're
button,
gonna
East North Ford. The icon means eat.
wander over
Keeping
there.
1 force, 1 control, and 1 damage. Q will protect you from incoming
Q will
blockable attacks,
protect you,
and
huh?
holding Q will follow up with a stupefy counterattack that temporarily stuns certain opponents and breaks shield charms, except on hard difficulty.
La, 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 la. Okay, what did I? Oh, I went inside the building. That's where I went. Oh, come on. Oops. I'm in some. Oh, this is where. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So food flame right there. That's why. Okay. Infamous foe over yonder. I don't know what infamous foe that is, but we're gonna go take it on. Aha, Doug Bucks. Juicy, leechy, leechy. That blew him up faster than I could. I think I got them all. Whoa, hello. Love that ancient magic. That's kind of like my go-to spell because it does a lot of damage and keeps my butt from dying. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's one infamous foe. I
4.
no longer have to
Felix
worry about it. Let's get up there.
Map. Hogsmeade Valley.
Cha-cha-cha.
Giant purple toad den. A den
Ah,
inhabited
I
by
see
giant
another
purple
one
toads.
right there.
Astronomy table. Mouse right,
Oops.
the Highlands.
I'm just looking to see
Forbidden
if there's any more
Forest.
over here in the Forbidden
Small
Forest
bandit camp.
area.
A camp where a small number of
I
bandits
tried to
reside.
go around and find
Collection chests.
all the ones in close
Hogsmeade
proximity to
Valley.
one another and move out that way.
Enemy level 1 to 25.
Okay, here we go. Now, I never completed all the astronomy tables, but it'll be interesting to see what the completion item brings you
I should investigate.
when you finish it. So we will find out together. Here's another one. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, just wolves. I ain't worried. Well, maybe I should be. Ah! Is that the literal statement of wolves in sheep's clothing?
Mouse. Point telescope.
Looks like Peggy.
WS. Zoom. AD. Rotate telescope.
Rotate,
Escape.
and I think this one's
Back.
going to be a lot easier to figure out. Oop, let's go this way. There we go. Got the Leo. Okay. 2 more until my next.
Map. The Highlands. Ancient
The
magic hotspot.
Heathens.
A small area surging with ancient magic.
We're going
Merlin
to
Trial. Merlin trials are puzzles allegedly created by mouse right button.
And we're going
East
to
Hogsmeade Valley.
go
Remember
there
to spend
quickly,
your
so I'm
talent.
closer.
Remember the tap tool wheel in difficult combat scenarios.
And that
Force
will
and
help me.
control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldowns to juggle enemies indefinitely.
Cool. Is this the same one I came out of? No, a different one. Let's see. Holy crap. Some racing fly babies. Okay. Probably can run to that one. Yep, yep. probably can. La, da, da, da. La, da, 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 da. La, da, da, da. I'm looking at something here on the line. Online. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. No problemo. Okay. Oh, judge blocks deportation of more political drama in the world. My gosh.
4.
My gosh. Political drama. Hello, little sheepies. And what Merlin trial do we have waiting for us over yonder?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Here's a pleasant surprise. I don't know why I came over here. Oh, I'm increasing my... Alright, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Let's
Revelio.
Let's see what... where's my stone? There's way over there. Okay. Let's give it the push. Oofo. Whoa, hey, don't hit that poor little sheepy. Yeah, brute. Hurt the poor sheep. We're gonna have fun trying to find out where I gotta get it now.
Revelio.
Where's it at? Well, if you haven't noticed, it disappeared, and why it disappeared is because I overshot it. So it will... Whoa. Right there. So we got to go back up where it was at.
4.
Let's hit the broom.
Felix
I see the blind man. Okay, there's this nice little convenient trench path that... Unfortunately, there are a couple of sheep that are in the way and might get hurt. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to do this to you little guys, but... No. There we go. Here we go. Woohoo! Now, am I going to beat it down? Looks like I'm beating it down, so... It reset. Well, I tell you, I haven't done this one. I don't think I've even...
4.
Well, here it is. I see it.
Lumos.
Hello. See, it's coming. I kind of been running over sheep, I guess, on the way down, and that's why it took a while to get here. Here it is, ready. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get back here. Get back here.
Also,
No! You big poop on a stick. I gotta
4.
redo it again?
Felix.
For the love of Pete. Alright. Don't stand there, sheep. See, there it is again. But this is gonna be a booger. Alright, let's do it again. Let's not go down the pathway though, shall we? Let's kind of go over here and watch. Okay, here goes. Sheep dead. No, he made it. She made it. Yeah, looks good to me. Shit. I didn't want to do that. Alright, I got to get over here and be ready to smack it back in the hole but as soon as it gets down here. And here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. May have to slow it down a little bit.
also,
Here it comes, here it comes. There, much.
Not so tricky after all, darling.
Slow it down when it gets to a certain point so it don't go rolling up the other side. That was a little bit more of a challenge than I anticipated because I haven't done this particular quest, or Merlin's quest, but okay, now we know. Learning curve. Learning curve. Let's hit the map.
Map. The Highlands. Enemy level. 1 to 25. Hogsmeade Valley.
I'm still
Field
trying to get
guide
up here
page-
to this
field guide
Field
pages.
Guides page.
Collect the hidden field guide.
So we're just going to, well, let's map it first because if I don't see it on my map, then I can't follow
South
where it's at.
Hogsmeade Valley. The Highlands.
And there is
Field
a-
guide pages.
Batty up there as well, so okay, there it's at.
Lumos.
Limos. Nox. No. Am I going in the right direction? Sometimes I always feel like I'm not going in the right
4.
direction. So we're going to
6.
boom it. We're going to use the express elevator. Did I do a quest over here already? I must have because... This is where Natty and I went looking for High Wing.
They come after me.
And we got lots of... let's go. We gotta go down in here. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I heard something.
I heard something too. And that's
Someone with nerve.
Protego. Yeah, I know I should be doing my
Lumos.
my dueling guide stuff, but it's dark. I have a hard time seeing even in game because I don't have good eyesight. So I would just rather get it over quickly and expeditiously and not try to do all the fancy stuff in between just to get to it because oh, I got a Reparo here. Look at that.
Lumos. Lumos.
Do I have any animals? Oh, I do, and I got a Doug Boog in there. Come on, Doug Boogie. Oh, it's a 3. I gotta come back for those guys. I'm only 2. I don't have... Was there somebody up there? I think there was somebody way up there yelling at me. Hello, are you there? Are you there? Are you yelling at me? But But I saw a door over
Lumos.
this way, so I'm kind of wondering, can I? Nope, I can't get through that door.
I swear, none of you.
I repaired it.
On your shoulders.
What's over here? Anything at all?
Thought we'd forget
Well,
about that.
hello.
Nick.
Boom! Such a joy. Alright, there's another one. Who's
Is that
looking
you,
at me?
Royland? I see you.
Oh, I'll see you.
Levioso.
Leviosa. Confringo.
That was just a basic Confringo spell. Okay, we are going to go.
Revelio.
Revelio. Ah, there it is.
Broom's Board Egg. Guide pages. Produced via the mouth.
Well, that's one item I have never heard before.
Confringo.
We will blow that wall out. I'm not quite sure what is. Oh, there's a ladder. Well, that's what. It was hiding. And that's where, what's her name was standing before I gave her the 1-2 punch. Yeah, I think we did it here.
Map.
And I even cleared out the baddie that was
Highlands.
over here.
Collection chests.
Well done.
26
well done
out
indeed.
of 116.
And there's another page
Field
guide
guide
over
pages.
here.
Mouse right
So
button.
guess where we're going. Let's
4.
get on the express ride,
Felix Felici.
and we will scale the castle walls and head to our goal. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Don't you just love moon travel? What's over here? Ruin.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Must have been. I went past this thing like a bazillion times. And I didn't know where it was. Okay, well, what's
Revelio.
what do we got?
Squib Cottage.
Squib.
Guide pages.
Ooh, and there's a chest in there. Loot of gold. Where the heck did I go not looking for that one? Alright, where's the door? We gotta find the door. There it is. Hello, I'm here. Sorry, but I'm breaking and entering again. My character is a thief and a half in Hogwarts. Yep, sure is. I've got a thief of a character. If this was the actual thief, I'd be giving Garrett his run for the money. Hello there, kitty kitty. Kitty kitty kitty. Back to the map.
Map.
Daylight's coming.
The Highlands.
Me one.
Collection chests.
I got a lot.
26
so much
out of
to
1.
do around
South
here.
Hogwarts region.
I mean, I still got
Enemy
another.
level. The Highlands. Enemy level.
I got 1, 2, 3.
South
I got
Hogwarts
4.
region. The Highlands. Enemy level. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level.
There's
Hogsmeade
just
Valley. Forbidden
A
Forest.
bazillion of different
North
things
Hogwarts region. Enemy level.
to do around here.
5
See,
to
I even got
20.
one way up here that I haven't
Merlin
taken on
Trial.
yet.
Merlin trials are puzzles allegedly created by Merlin
Allegedly?
while a student at
Allegedly?
South Hogwarts
Oh, I
region.
see one way over yonder,
North
and I see
Field guide
another.
pages. South Hogwarts
Let's
region.
go over there.
Enemy level.
That one I can do, and kind of
North
hoping I can
Hogwarts
find
region.
another.
Mouse right button.
Some more butterflies.
Remove wayp. Hogsmeade Valley.
I need some butterflies
South Hogwarts
I
region.
want some more.
Enemy level.
Some more
North
things for
Hogwarts
my
region.
room of requirements.
South Hogwarts region.
All right, let's
Enemy level.
unmap.
Hogwarts Region,
I had
Hogsmeade.
to check because I got a little sidetracked.
4.
I was
Felix Felicis.
disrupted. Okay, and you are way over here. All right. And I have to bypass Hogsmeade, so we're going to follow the tracks just for a wee bit. Beautiful morning in Hogwarts. It's autumn, the trees are turning. A bit nippy in the air. Especially if you're in the Highlands. Never been there, but I know it's got to be cold. Hence why the cows are shaggy in that country. Right? What do we got here? Well, we got some money to begin with. So let's do
Rebellion.
our Rebellion. There it is.
Aelihotzi Fudge. Guide pages. Made with the leaves of the Aelihotzi tree, this fudge is a delightful confection that causes uncontrollable laughter. Spacebar.
Well, I don't know if I
Continue.
want that. But we'll take their word on it. That's what it does. Do I have a letter over here? No. It's a Daily Prophet, but we know what they are. It's
4.
probably got Ranrock on it.
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis. It's up in the air.
Map. The Highlands,
Alright,
South
let's
Hogwarts region.
Zoom in. Let's
Enemy level.
see what we can
1 to 20.
find.
Merlin Trial.
What we got
Merlin
today.
Trials are puzzles allegedly created by Merlin while a student at Hogwarts as a diversion for his fellow Slytherin. Hogwarts
There's
Valley.
one way
Enemy
down
level.
yonder by
Brockborough.
Brockborough. Yes.
Brockborough is a community located in the countryside. Famed orator Helen Thistlewood is among the notable witches and wizards to hail from this hamlet. Field guide pages.
But we're going to.
Mouse right button.
I don't know if I've been over here.
Brockborough.
I've got to. There's another
Brockborough
one
is a
down there.
community located in the countryside. Famed treasure vault. Mouse right button. South Hogwarts, the Highlands. Enemy level. Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level. Treasure vault.
I got two.
Cambridge.
Okay, we've got quite a bit here.
The
but-
hamlet of Cambridge in
coming in there.
the Highlands.
All right, let's go. Let's go zoom past Hogwarts. School of Witchcraft. We're gonna skim the water. I know there's one inside there. And there's even a quest in there. You know what? I'm going back to that quest after I get done doing this field guide over here. So we're going to go back to the boathouse. And I know I'm ready for another quest that's probably popped up in the school itself, so we need to go back to the school, wander the halls until we find it. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but it's a puzzle mini game. You gotta solve the puzzle to get through the different rooms that are by moving objects around. It's more of a girls type thing because the clothes you get out of it are girl clothes. But it's points and points are points, right? And XP. Yes, I know I've been up here before because I see the residue of my... I forgot to grab it. You know, I heard it when I was up here getting the quest of the chomping cabbage for that. Oh, that's why I missed it. Hello, ma'am. Sorry, I didn't mean to step all over your
Rebellion.
vegetables.
Enchanted Scarecrow.
But I need this because it's Inquire. I got that. Now I got that out of the way. What do I got over here? Chomping cabbage? No, a bag of goodies. Can never turn
What do we
down a
have
bag
here?
of goodies.
A demiguise.
Where? Is there a demiguise in here? All right, remember we got to come back here at night time. There's a demiguise in there. Let's said you were in here. I'm gonna find you, so I know where to come back to. I don't see you. Where's the demi-guys? Are you pulling my leg? I don't see no demi-guys in here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Bag on the that's a first, guys. That is an absolute first. I've been in here 2 or 3 times and didn't know that bag of loot was sitting up that high. I gotta start looking up. Gotta start looking up. All right, where is the demi-guy at? Is it in here?
I question anyone teaching defense against dark arts.
Gotta be because the door's
Hello,
locked.
QE.
And now that I've got
Move green
the
spark.
spell up to
AD.
level 2, I can go in.
Move red spark.
By the way, folks, I got my chat working in both YouTube and on Twitch. So, oh wow,
My dearest Eddie,
Eddie,
I was so pleased.
Eddie, it's going to be very hard to find that demi-guys in this glare. If it's in here, we're going to have a trouble. Oh, man, that's terrible. Look at that glare. Okay, I sees it. Right there. Sees it? Mm-hmm. No. That's an NPC on the other side of the wall. See, there's another one up there. I looked up, and there it was. Now, we will be back when it's dark. But I am going to grab the chest. Come on, buddy. Grunt. There's a demi-guys here. I am going to find that dang thing.
It's a good thing we have auras, is all I'm saying. Is the new
It's a
reversal
good
Not
thing
sure how
we
I'd
have.
fare in a little place like this.
more powerful than the dark arts?
Boy, that was some bright glare coming in there. I gotta find out why my graphics card all of a sudden starting to let that garbage in. There he is, right there. I sees it. Okay, see him right there on the floor. Pig crap. I am on the computer again. And there is another chest that I have missed.
Revelio.
Let's do the old Revelio. There it is. There it is. Is it on the outside? It's on the outside. Well, it's on the outside and it is up on this here chest, which means that's why that is over here. So let's do a
Levioso.
Levioso. Let's drag it over here. Well,
Also.
no, I want to.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
And we're going to drop it.
Levioso.
Levioso it. We're going to scale it. And guess what? There we are. Look at that. And we got another wand handle. Very, very good. Another wand's handle. That's all I need is more wand
Map.
handles.
The Highlands. Rockborough.
Right? That's
The
all I
Highlands.
need is more
Hogwarts
wand
Valley.
handles.
Enemy level. 10 to 30, astronomy table.
Here's a
Stone
astronomy
slabs,
table.
set up across the countryside, that are
This
ideal
is,
for studying
I've already been
Puffskein Den.
Puffskein Den.
The
No,
Highland,
this is what I got
Hogwarts
already. I've
Valley,
already got a Nathan.
Hogwarts Valley,
But I'm sure there's more
enemy
over there.
level. 10 to 30. Collection chests. Mouse right button.
I would like to find some more butterflies, though. That's what I would
4.
like. Butterflies
Helix
equal
Felici's.
stuff for the room of my enchanting room of requirements.
Levioso. Confringo.
Poof! Ooh, he says.
An astronomy table should prove useful once the sun's down.
Yep, should be very useful. Very, very useful. Okay, I was discussing something. I am been thinking, and I'm going to throw it out
Likely
now
this astronomy
because this
table will
is
be
my
best
goal.
used when it's
As
dark.
much as I like streaming, I want to stay with streaming, but I am going to change streaming games, and I am going to do cooking shows. I am a chef by trade. Been to culinary school, did all that good stuff. Been working in kitchens all throughout where I live, and I think I've got a lot more benefits and talents to help people learn how to do certain things. So I am definitely looking into that, which will help the situation that I have. I've got an eye issue. Glaucoma is not a fun thing to have, and I'm going blind in my right eye. But I would rather stream and do a cooking show that way versus sitting down here and looking at 3-4 computer monitors trying to see what I'm doing. It is an issue, and by the time the end of the day comes around, it's so blurry. I have to sit down. I can't do anything. So that is my goal, is to change my stream into a cooking show. So I would ask that you watch my page, because I'm going to slowly incorporate that into what I do, and I may do cooking shows maybe 3-4 times a week versus doing games 5 days a week and weekends. My weekends off is Sunday, Monday. But I know that those who tune in and watch will benefit from what I have to offer. There's so many people out there that don't know how to cook. And cooking and doing things like that is a universal language that is common. Wars don't start over cooking. So, and not only that, I may take my cooking show every once in a while out into the backyard and do some grilling. I am a pit master as well. Went to culinary school, got my chef's degree, but I have been doing grill work for over 45 years, and I got that. I earned that title doing what I've done over the years. So there'll be some times that I'll help people understand what a pit master is all about, and cooking over open fire. And that's my big push is if the worst comes to worst, folks, we lose our power and gas. How many of you know how to cook over an open flame? Control the temperature, control it so you don't burn your food. A lot of people in this world do not know how to do that. And there are few and far in between people who do know how to do that. And I'm one of them who do know, and I want to share that with everybody. So you're not starving to death out there, right?
Map. The Highlands. Wait.
We're going back to the night.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Mouse.
All right, what
Point
does
telescope.
we got? Looking at the
WS.
configuration
Zoom.
here.
AD. Rotate telescope. Escape.
Haha,
Back.
that was pretty easy. The Corvus. Yeah, that was pretty easy. How do you get a bird out of that many stars? That's amazing. You know, that really is. That's amazing. Don't know how they do it, but they do it. Into the map.
Map. The Highlands. Hogwarts Valley. Hogwarts Valley.
Into the map.
Enemy level. 10 to 30. Collection chests.
We're gonna go down here.
Central Hogwarts. Mouse right
Then we're
button.
gonna go across
South Hogwarts region.
the river. Do
Hogwarts
I have any
Valley.
more
The Highlands.
flue flames that I've
Hogwarts,
missed
the
up in
Highlands.
this region?
Enemy level.
Doesn't look like it. I missed
Hogwarts
this
Valley.
one down here, so we're gonna go
Enemy level.
down into the valley.
10 to 30.
Down into
Four.
the valley.
Felix.
You know what? We're gonna change brooms here real quick. And the reason why I want to change
Level.
brooms is because
40.
you know,
Gear.
I think this is really cool.
Broom.
Let's find it. Let's find
Broom.
it.
You Weaver
Nope.
broom.
Yep,
Wind Wisp
that's
broom.
the one we want.
You Weaver broom. A comfortable and speedy broom with a unique woven cloaks and robes.
Cloaks
Challenges.
and robes.
51%.
That's what,
4,
because watch this when I get on it.
6.
Poof, look at that. I love that. Gives you a little landing lights there. Anyways, that's my plan. I hope that I get good responses out of it. You know, not everybody games, and I am trying to reach more of my age generation group, on top of young crowd like you all, and it's kind of important. And the only way I can do that is by
Lumos.
Wumos. Okay, it's inside. Inside, and there it is. We got to anything good. Oh, shh. Is there somebody in there? No, it looks like there's a person sleeping in bed. How funny. But we will take that. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate it. Appreciate the tip. Yep. All right, that one is done. So we've got that flue flame. Map. Sometimes you just gotta take the time to do what I'm doing, guys. I mean,
Enemy level 10 to 30.
we are gonna go
Collection
downrange.
chests. 5 out of 15.
We're gonna go over
Field
here
guide
first. We
pages.
got a lot right here
Treasure
in
vault.
this.
Mouse
But
right button.
before I go that
Set
way, did I
waypoint.
miss? Yeah, right across the
Field
river.
guide pages. Collect the hit. Mouse right button.
Right across the river. On this side is one, and on the other side is another
4.
point of interest. So we're going to jump, do a casual flyover, light my way. And
Revelio.
Velio it is. We gotta search the bag.
Murtlap tentacles. Guide
Mermaid
pages.
tentacles, interesting. Some of the stuff they come up with, you know. Take some of these though. I can always use lacewing flies, even though I'm already maxed out on my potion for that heating stuff. Map.
The Highland. Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level
Hogwarts
10 to 30.
Valley, and we are gonna
Collection
go,
chests.
We're gonna go over to
Astronomy table.
the astronomy table first.
Astronomy table. The Highlands.
Okay.
4.
We're gonna go because
Felix
I got-
Felicis.
less time in between how many I can do depending on how far they are spread out. And when they're spread out, it eats up nighttime to do some of these. So, cheers. La 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 la. Oop, oop, oop. Down, 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 down. I'm going up. Not supposed to go up. I'm supposed to go down. Gotta be just right in order to get
Mouse.
off the broom at times. All right,
Point
what do we got here?
telescope. WS. Zoom. AD. Rotate telescope.
Or is it, looks like
Escape.
it's this way.
Back.
Yeah, I think this is the correct way. bit of tweaking, and then I really couldn't see that. Sitting there rubbing my eye. All right, but I got one. Did we get something out of that? I don't know.
The Highlands. Hogwarts Valley.
All right, let's
Enemy level.
zoom in a little bit more.
10 to 30.
I've got
Field guide.
two field guide pages down here, so
The
let's,
Highlands. 4.
back on the broom.
Felix.
Gotta love the broom travel, guys. I'm sorry. It's major convenient. Oh, yes, I know this. Lovely piece of location. I may go through and find some more. Ooh, in fact, I need to stay focused.
Revelio.
Beehives. Guide pages.
All right. Remember the
Map.
Demi
The
guys
Highlands.
way back over
Ancient
here?
magic hotspot.
Yeah.
A small
We
area
need to
surging
hit it
with
real
ancient
quick.
magic. Brockborough.
We gotta go
Mouse
back up.
right
We
button.
need to go back up to Brock.
Mouse right but remember the tab.
And go get that Demi guys.
A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts a good home, and force and control spells
remember.
help you juggle smaller
remember.
enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldowns to
The only
juggle
thing I am
enemies
not sure
indefinitely.
about is when you fast travel that way, does it eat up your time? That I don't know. I'll be honest with you. So it doesn't seem so. I mean, I'm doing okay as far as this one or that one. This one or that one. This one.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Mine now, Demi. Oh, yes, it is. All right, there's 2. 2 down and 11 to go. I think for this last one we got to get 13. All right, so map again. Let's go back
Map.
to where I was at.
The Highlands. Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level. Ancient magic hotspot. A small area surging with ancient magic.
Hotspot.
Mouse right button. Set waypoint. Challenges.
Well, come on.
Overall progress
Oh,
level.
for the love of Pete!
Map.
I was trying
The
to
Highlands.
circle my map so I could see
Hogwarts
better.
Valley. Enemy level.
Got
10
all
to 30.
behuberated.
Collection chests.
I
5 out of
I
15.
don't have any.
Merlin Trial. Merlin Trials are Keen Bridge. The hamlet Keen Bridge.
All right, let's.
Keen Bridge is a community in the swamp. Mouse right
I thought I
button.
had already grabbed that.
The Highland
Apparently, I
quests.
didn't.
No assignments.
All right, let's.
4. Felix Felicis.
Let's go down range again. At least I already caught the astronomy quest in that tower in that one, so we're okay. Down we go. We're there. Okay, now where is that stupid flue flame? Oh, I don't believe I missed this one.
Always been keen on
Yeah, we
Keen
can
Bridge.
key- I know this one's
Hang
right
on to
here.
your
This one right up here on this counter.
Revelio.
Right there.
Ginger Root. Guide pages.
And there is a bag under there. I'm not ready to do that one yet, as far as the Merlin Trail.
Lumos.
Come on. I hate this part. Man. See, if they would allow us to change from running to walking, half of the idiocy
Alohomora.
QE.
of
Move
running
green
into
spark.
walls and things like that, the
AD.
buffoonery. Yeah, there you go.
Move red spark.
Would not be there.
Escape. Back.
Lumos.
So if you have an education in something, like I've got a lot of education. Don't ignore what you've learned. Use it to help benefit others around you in life. I mean, that's the whole purpose of why you're being educated to begin with. And I know there's a lot of professional education, people that just go to school to go to school. And I think that's a waste because they're really not benefiting if they're not using it. And what we call professional students, yep, that's
Lumos.
I don't know how many times. This is interesting. Is there one in here?
Revelio.
Should be one right there to explain why this basket is kind of like
Lumos.
this. It's one of those little hivey things that are outside that I did a Revelio at. But you understand what I'm saying, folks? Don't waste the education that you received.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD.
By being what I call a professional
red
student
spark.
and then doing nothing
Escape.
about all that education. It's not going to profit you. Oh, there's an enemy, guys. Take that one. Thank you very much. I'll take this one too. Ah, more paintings. Okay. No pumpkins yet from my... I'm really wanting pumpkins, guys. I really, really do. Because I want to put them in my room of requirements.
Lumos.
Humos. So every time I get a chest and my hopes are up, and then they're dashed. What a disappointment. What a letdown. Isn't there another? Yep, there's another house over here. Come on. Is there a door over here, or do I gotta go all the way around? No, but there's a blooming stone wall right there.
Revelio.
Okay. Man, there are chests everywhere over here. Holy crap, bags, chests, you name it, they're everywhere. Well, we're gonna open this up.
Lumos.
There's a bag over here, I saw it, there it is. No, okay. I just heard the sound, I thought, did I miss something? Is there a... Aha. How would you like to live in this tree? Or, yeah, tree. No, look, it's all ski-wompied and... Man, that's... Whew, that would be a little hard. That would be a little hard. Anyways, I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, how would you like to live in a home like this?
Lumos.
Your books would stay up. Just make them lean towards the leaning part. There's no stairs, so we don't have to go up. But you notice, look at the pot. The pot, at least it's sitting where gravity. It's level, somewhat. That's so funny. All right, we're out of here. Looks like we are getting close to the daytime again.
Hopefully Pippin's quality will meet mine and my client's expectations.
There is a Merlin's trial, which is not that far, but I'll come back and do it later because, oh. Right? Right. Alright, is this another? I don't have to have this out because it is getting daytime, so. Another log.
Aloha more.
Probably.
Huey.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Move
there's
green
one.
spark.
Not every house has a demigun.
Move red spark.
Hello, kitty. There's like two kitties down here. Are you gonna tell your master that I broke and entered into your home by means of my wand? Because I'm committing larceny again. I don't know if it's grand larceny because I don't know what the value is of the hats that I'm taking and other articles. Another fine wand handle. Oh, hey, I can be seen. Hello. They're a musician. They got a nice looking violin, and nobody's inside. That's the other thing. Very, very few people are actually inside a home when I break in. But the cats will tell because these are magical cats, and so it's just the way it is. Hello, folks. How are we doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Oh, there's another house. Let's go. Breaking in her. Well, you know, I could have just walked the path instead of. What's this? Oh, this is the note. What does it say?
A week has passed, and Arnold has yet to return.
Uh-oh.
I must find him. Should he return before I do, blessed day. Both of you, wait here for me. Do not attempt to find me. How I hope that nothing has happened to our boy and that our fears concerning the beasts affected by dark magic are as unwarranted as he claims. Dermot. Escape. Back.
Is there anybody home? No, because everybody is gone.
Father, I hope you find this letter and that you won't be cross with me when you do. I must go through with this hunt. You and Mother require the food. I will return in a day or two, safe as always, with plenty of meat. Then you will see that these beasts are not possessed by dark magic as you claim. Rest easy. Level 40.
Rest easy. Well, he went looking for you, kid, so how could he rest easy knowing that you were out lollygagging about the countryside looking for whatever it was to feed the family? I mean, right? Alright, what do we got? Another unknown article of clothing. Man, we got a lot of those. We got a lot of those. Trap people. La da da, la da da, la da da. Hello, hello, hello. Looking at my quest guide. Oh, God. I did it again too while I was
Level
sitting there pressing buttons looking
40.
at things.
Escape.
Ah, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Map. The Highland, U. Keenbridge. Keenbridge is a community in the swamplands located next to a large lake. It is said that Keenbridge received its name from a large, magical bridge that was said to bring you to your
Well,
love.
I got
Northern South Sea Bog.
a flue flame there. I got a
Hogwarts
flue
the
flame up
Mind's Eye.
there.
Near the entrance to the Mind's Eye in Hogwarts Valley.
And this
Coastal
flue
Cavern.
flame right there
East
goes
South Sea Bog.
into
The east
the tunnel
side of
that
the South
will
Sea
lead
Bog.
me through here and
Hoytsier
into this
Coast.
valley over on this
The
side.
Highlands.
Just FYI.
The Highland, Feldcroft
And I was
region.
going to go to
Hogwarts Valley.
Hogwarts.
Enemy level. Hogsmeade map.
And we are gonna
The Bell Tower Wing. The
Flynn.
Bell Tower Wing. Collection chest. Flying class long. Many quests have spell or look for flu flames on the path to your objective. Look for flu flames on the path to your objective. Consider fast travel if they are unlocked, or use it as an opportunity to pick up a fast travel point for later.
Well, I need to take that off my
Map.
yeah.
Flu flames look the Grand Staircase.
The
World
world map.
map.
Let's take
South
this off.
Hogwarts region. Hogwarts Valley.
Shouldn't have
Enemy
marked it.
level.
There we
Mouse
go.
right. Hogwarts Valley.
Oh wait. Alright, we're going inside because it's for I don't know where this particular quest is at, and I want to find it. So, see, I want pumpkins for my. I want pumpkins for my cat, my room. Hello, back at Hogwarts. I really am trying to find where I'm supposed to go, but you know what?
Hello, Homora.
QE.
You need to do this one.
Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape.
I don't want those.
Leviosa.
I don't want those. I want a room and requirement item, please.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious.
See, I want pumpkins for me. I want pumpkins.
Acceptable. Acceptable?
Oh, oh, oh.
Transfiguration?
Another
Mine
howler.
should receive less than outstanding. What are you even doing in that class? Or is it that sniveling teacher of yours? You can be sure I'll be having words with that so-called school. You will receive an outstanding one way or another.
Oh, I love those howlers.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
He got told, didn't he? Love the howlers. How come nobody's in class? Everybody's standing around. Get to class. Bunch of slackards. Alright, somewhere is... Somewhere in the rainbow is a class I need to find. Alright, let's go to this side and see if maybe they're on the other side of this here building. I don't seize it. Where the hell is it? Somewhere in this here flippin' castle is the person who starts that particular quest. Okay, see that? Those little three dots and a partridge in a pear tree? That's what I'm kind of looking for, but I don't know if it's up or down or where it's at. I mean, it would be right here, but it's not right here.
142 staircases. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces.
Hello, Hamura.
I'll just
QE.
die.
Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape.
Here we go.
Attention. I have been advised that various members of staff would like to organize a social gathering. I have no objection.
I have no objection. There's another one handle. One more. Yes, we got another one. Want more clothes. Come on. More room of requirements.
What do we have here?
Ah, yes. There is
The
a
demiguise.
demiguise here. All right. We got to remember we got another one here at school.
Wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Gobbled up. Now, if I go back up here, will that little... No, it's gone. Interesting. No, it's back. Really? go down the hall. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, now it's disappeared. Well, since I'm up this way, might as well go identify some clothes. Walk right into the statue.
When my grandfather
There it is. No, it's not.
If I could have a moment of your time.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne?
I found it.
Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me.
No one
She's
seems to
only
know
the
about
single
her.
greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
She sounds fascinating. Doesn't sound that.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would
Well,
you
I
get
won't be
Herodiana's
wearing it
signature outfit and
because
show it to me?
it's for girls,
I'll see
not
what I can do.
guys.
What happened to Hero?
What ends up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
I'll see what I can do. What happened to Hero
How
Diane?
did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
I'll see what I can do.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
I know,
Simply
right?
go
Where
to
to
the
go.
Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
You do that.
Suppose
Because
I should look for that secret hall
I
Sophronia
certainly
told
ain't
me
putting
about.
it on. It won't fit a
It
guy.
does sound interesting.
It's a girly thing, so we're gonna let you have it so you can wear your girly thing. I'm being chastised for the moment by a friend of mine who thinks I should be off the computer because of my eyesight.
A white elf.
Should I listen to her or
A
just continue
Hogsmeade
on?
vendor is looking to find beasts a good home
And if she's watching,
offers
I'm
coin
dead
for
mute
any you
because
bring
she'll
to her.
come after me like a hornet. And she does check on me every once in a while and comes in and looks. What is he doing? More crap. More crap. More crap. Okay.
Level. Collections.
Hello, Deke. You keep moving on me. Okay, how many mandrakes did I blow? At least 3 by accident? Yeah, chomping. Oh, those are figgies. Mallow Sweet. We need Mallow Sweet for Maroon's quest, so it's a good thing I'm going through there.
4. Felix Felicis.
How many?
Level 40.
How
Inventory.
many beasties do I got in my bag?
Thestral. Female. The Thestral is a haunting, winged equine beast that is only visible to those who have seen death. Beasts can be added to vivariums via the Beast Management menu. Sell value.
I'm gonna wait just a little bit
Fire
before I sell off these
resources.
beasties. They're fine.
Unicorn
they're
hair,
not gonna get hurt.
29,998. Collections. Talents. Inventory. Quests. The Hall of Hero Diana. Sophronia mentioned the mouse right butt, the Diddleyan keys. The Hall of the Man Behind the Moons. The Hall of Hero Diana. Quests. Collections. Mouse left button, level. Collections.
Because you gotta have pet hairs and
Enchanted
stuff
loom.
like that to enchant.
Use the loom to straw sun hat. Whimsical nightcap, straw sun hat. Dark
These
sun
little
hat.
blue dots or the little...
Whimsical nightcap, straw
The only
sun
thing
hat.
I wish we could do is
Legendary.
remove them.
Required level 40.
But
Defense. Dark sun house shopkeeper
See,
hat.
no trait 2.
Extraordinary.
Not necessarily
House of
will it
Zonko hat.
increase
House shop
the
lace sorcerer
defense
hat.
stats of the item once you
Extraordinary.
upgrade it.
Required
That I have
level.
no
House of
noticed
Zonko.
it
House
going
of
through
Zonko
it.
out. House of Zonko out. Crimson top hat.
I like this crimson top.
Extraordinary. Required level. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your
Alright,
gear.
let's do this one.
Upgrade gear. Offense.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Upgrade gear. Offense. 4. 12.
Okay, it did upgrade the offense,
Upgrades.
but it didn't do anything
1.
for my defense.
Upgrade requirements.
I've got...
Jobber Knoll feather.
Oh, I gotta get some more
13 out
Niffler
of 2.
fur.
Niffler fur. 2 out
We
of
need
1.
well, and I gotta
Mouse
get some more
left
Niffler
button.
fur, but I've got one, so let's go
Upgrade
ahead and
gear.
upgrade it. Okay, and I don't have
12,
any toad wards.
24.
So because I need
Upgrades.
the room of requirements that lets me go into the toad
Upgrade
thing. And I don't get that
requirements.
till after I finish the next
Jobbernol feather.
main quest, and I don't want to do
11 out
that
of 2.
because I want my pumpkins. Gosh
Nibbler
darn it!
fur. 1 out of 1.
All right, maybe we just
Combat
gotta go
wizard.
do it.
Combat wizard outfit. Fire. Light herb out. Crimson top hat. Extraordinary.
Let's view traits. Let's see
Required
what we
left
got.
traits. Cushioning
I can do a
knife.
2,
Concentrate.
it says.
Scorching knife. Increased damage with incendio. Trait requirements. Disarming knife. Scorching. Concentration 2.
Ambush.
Ambush 2. Fangs 2.
I think that's
Greatly increased Chinese chomping cabbages damage. Scorching 3. Significantly scorching 3.
I don't know if it will let me
Cruelty
do the 3.
3.
Yeah, no requirements because
Significantly increased binding 2. Fangs 2. Fangs 2.
what do I need for that?
Greatly increased Chinese chomping
Oh, I-
cabbages ambush 2.
Definitely don't have one of those.
Concentration 2. Necromantic protection 2.
How about the
Disarming
disarming?
knife. Increased damage with expelliarmus.
Let's try this one. Expelliarmus.
Trait requirements.
It didn't lift it, but
Skin
look at
fur.
my offense. It did. It raised
10
it up
out of
pretty
1.
good. It just.
Mouse
I don't know how to get.
Disarming knife. Increased damage with expelliarmus. Trait
It won't
already
let
applied.
me do it. Another one.
Scorching knife.
Let's go back.
Increased damage with disarming knife.
Where's that?
increased
There we are.
crimson
See, now
top
you notice
hat.
I've got a blue dot.
Extraordinary
It's for the
upgrades.
upgrade. Yeah, I just need toad
Use
warts.
the loom to upgrade your gear.
We're going to get some toad
Upgrade
warts, and I
gear.
can't do that until I get my toads
Offense. 12.
in a vivarium, and I don't have that right vivarium. It's the one that's going to pop up over here on the other side of this one, up on the second floor of this room. And how did I know that we had stacking pots up so high? What's in the? I want to know what's in the drawers way up there. Isn't that funny? Yes, this is so good. Okay, now that room that I was gonna go to, that I just got the quest on, let's go to it.
Look for
No, we'll go do it.
field guide
little
challenges
bit
are
of a
the
challenge.
only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance quests and explore the world.
I really do. It is getting dark because it's, you can tell. Yep, it's getting dark, you can tell.
My uncle knows Kagawa.
Ma. And I think it's out. No, I'm going the wrong way. TD. It says it's below the arts against the dark, the class against the dark arts. Below over here. And if you notice, I got a new quest item. Right over here. Or is he up there? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Is he over here?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Handy resource here.
Owls fascinate me. They have a lot of responsibility in the wizarding world. Imagine
You know what I
all
just
the
noticed?
we'd have to do
That I've never seen on the map
to
before?
deliver our post.
Where I'm standing, see that icon? Yeah, I've never seen that icon, and I just heard another indication.
Professor Weasley must be exhausted doing her job as well as the headmaster.
Everybody's sitting down for their spot of tea. Yes, the Brits do love their spot of tea. It's kind of late for tea, though. I mean, isn't tea time usually around 4 p.m. in England? I don't know. I mean, I don't keep to that kind of a schedule. You know, it's all poppycock and all that good stuff. it's further down. Is it right here? It is! It is! And we are going to...
Accio.
No.
Depulso.
No. Yes. I pushed it. See how it went in? The Room of Depulso.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Hold tab.
The magic
Remember to
of-
spend your talent points. Talents can significantly improve the power of
Outside
your...
and find those puzzles.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-da, la 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 la. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out for chests though, because there's a bunch of chests throughout this whole little thing. Looks like a bag of concrete. Okay, here it is. Here's the first one.
Sophronia sensuals.
Now, if you've never done this before, see that thing right up there on the ceiling hanging? That is a reset button, so to speak. If you blow it, it will reset. So we're going to look. As you can see, there's really not a whole lot in here. However, there's probably a chest up yonder, so we are going to push this way. Then I am going to push it this way. And then we're going to climb up. Climb again because there's a chest up here. With lots of crap in it that I really don't need. And there is no other way up where you see these little other ledges. There's no way you're going to get to those. This is the only thing that's up there, but now you got enough room. So we're going to take this here thing and we're going to shoot it all the way across the hall. All the way across the room. Hop it. Hop it. And that's pretty much it for that room. Because again, you can see there's really not anything else in here. Other than the door's going to open.
Chest.
Guess what? We got our first article of clothing. Because, again, my eyesight's crappy. I've got this glaring light in my face so you guys can see me. Okay, this one's a little bit more of a challenge. Pay attention to this right there. There's the reset button. See the chest way back there on the ledge? We have to get it. Now, the neat thing about all of this is that you can push and pull as we are drawing things out. Now, I think that one right there can be pulled. Oops. cleaning up something in order to do this right, so I don't go blowing it. Because then you have to reset it. I mean, it's not gonna damage anything. Peeny, meeny, 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 meeny. Peeny, meeny, 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 meeny. Peeny, meeny, 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 meeny. Better be careful when I say that because my cat will be in here saying, huh? You want me? You want me? Let's see if this person understands what I just said. Okay, we're going to stand here because what I am going to do next. I got to think this through because I got to get that down here. But see that block? We got to get it on top of this set of blocks. This block will not move. That block will not move. This one moves, and so we're going to have to draw it over here first. Oh, and a word of warning, when you're pulling blocks, don't stand in its path or it's going to make squashy meat out of you. Yeah, just a little wise info. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's. Wrong one. Oh, there it is. See? Whoa! I got squashed. Why you don't want to stand? What? Because you're gonna get squished. You don't want to get squished. Okay, let's do it again. We're gonna stand over here this time. There we go. Now we got it. Whew. Okay, so now we're going to. We gotta look at something here for a second. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger in the toe. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Because what I'm trying to do is get this. Okay, I know what to do. Okay, I think. Let's push. And I'll just reset the whole blippity blippity thing. Nope, there's nothing up there. I know I'm taking the. Let's stand up here. That's the nice thing about this is you can stand up here and not get squished. Well, shit. I didn't want that. I want it to come to me, not the other way around, you butthead. Why did it go the other way? I don't know. There's where I want it to go. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it set up so I can push it this way, have it go here, then I can manipulate it to do what I want it to do. Neener, 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 neener. It's not working. It's not working. Hang on here. I gotta think. See, this is a trick. It's a huge trick. You ever played Tetris before? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. See, because if I pull it now, well, let's just pull it and I'll show you.
Accio.
See, if I pull it, and then I pull it again, it's going to go all the way under here. And I don't want it to go all the way under here. I only want it to go this far so I can push it that way.
I see. A switch
Yeah, we're
resets
resetting
everything.
it again because I
Good to
just
know.
don't think I quite got it. Don't think quite got it. I don't know if that moves. If I do this,
Accio.
bring it all the way across. And if I do this,
Impulso.
it's stuck. Let's go back this way again. Don't work. Okay, that's what I... Alright, let's reset it. Seriously. And I've done this before too, and I'm trying to remember how we did it. If you think this is easy, it ain't. It's a frickin' jigsaw puzzle. It's a jigsaw puzzle. No, gosh dang it, stop.
Level
Oh, I hate hitting that
40.
damn tab button.
Escape. Quests. The Daedalian, the Hall of Hero Diana. I've made my way inside the Hall of Hero level
Hero Diana.
40. Escape. Back.
Hero Diana.
K. Enter photo mode. Don't you just love how they want you to spend money? To avoid watching their crap. Just get in there and shut the schnout up. I'm looking at clues here. Sorry, just bear with me. It's been a while.
been a very long flipping while. Stupid. Get tired of wasting them damn things. Just getting tired. Oh, this is really getting stupid. I don't want to get crushed. That's why I'm kind of not trying to stand in the wrong spot. Because it really hurts. You die, basically. You gotta get blacked out and start all over again. As you can see, I am trying to get this figured out.
Good for you.
I need to press the 4, not the 3 button. Okay, that's great. I'm glad I can do that much. Watch this guy. He's haven't done any much more luck than I am, than what I've done so far. Nope, he hasn't had much more luck than I have. Okay, we're going to... I'm winging it here now. I'm not seeing anything that's going to help me. Shit, I almost got ripped. You see where I'm going with this? Watching him fail helped me figure it out. Shit! I got munched! I got munched! Gosh dang it. I was there. I was frickin' there. I was there until I flippin' was standing in the wrong spot. Frickin' hurt. We're gonna stand up here so we don't get hurt. Okay? Okay. We're gonna stand well over here so we don't get hurt. Now we're gonna stand way under here so we don't get hurt. See where I'm going with this? I think we just did it. And I can be able to hop, skippity, jumpity over there. And voila, chest. I was watching the example and the guy, and I said, okay, I know how to do this now. Because he didn't do it. And so I had to figure it out. Okay, so we're going to hoppity, skippity, dumpity back down here. We are going to push. Woo, way back over there. That opens the door for me to jump all the way up there. The door will unlock for me. I will grab the chest.
Getting the hang of this now.
Maybe I can
Just
do
one
that.
left.
I don't know. We'll see. It's blue though. I can't change the color on it. All right, here we go. Here we go. And do I have a chest up here? Yes, I do. This one should be straightforward. And as you notice, the floor is different. Because you go over here and go, oh, it's down there. And there's your blocks. And what you want to do is get your blocks. And you gotta get over here. That's the other curious thing about it. So let's go back up here. And the blocks, believe it or not, will stay here. I think I remember this one. So we're going to because we want to get the goodies over on the just love YouTube. Come on, we all do it. We get stuck in the perplexity of, okay, where do I go next with this? Gotta look everything over. I've done that a few times, hit the reset, try to figure it all out. Can't see you. All right. I got it. I think I remember now. Misa think, Misa got it. All right. Misa don't think I got it. It does have it. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the block. I'm going to send it away. Why isn't it moving? Okay, here we go. We're going to send it way over yonder. Yeah, Yeah, you need to go down there, buddy. You're fine. You're not going to get hurt. Okay, then we're going to go... Then we're going to go here. Let's go back a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we're going to bring it to this so it butts up against that. Then we're going to come way over yonder. See where I'm going with this? Bring it across. That'll set it up to go way down yonder. Come on, come on. I know you can do this. See? Way down yonder. We will leave it there. I gotta go to this block first. We will leave it right where it's at because all we need to do is just hop over to that ledge, grab the loot, and then push that block all the way back over, and we've cleared the room. Yes, you're fine. You're not gonna get hurt, you stupid wanker. Okay, let's push it. Boom! So, but what we gotta do, I think I've overshot myself here for a second. Yeah, I did. Okay, shit. I got ahead of myself. Misa got ahead of myself. Yeah, I did. I got ahead of myself. I may have to reset that whole shit up again. Got it. Went up there, grabbed it. What I'm doing is I got to get the final piece of clothing that's in there. Right now. Okay. Reset. I don't want to get smooshed. That's why I'm doing what I did. I really don't like getting smooshed by those things. Don't want to get smooshed. Whee! Not quite there yet. Okay. I really didn't want to get smooshed. It's a little more trick to this than I had anticipated. Duh. That was pretty obvious, I think. Hello. Hello. Okay, we got it.
That's the last of them.
That's
Seems I was
the
a
last.
match for Herod. And this must be the last.
I don't know about the
Herodiana's
hat.
ensemble.
Can you imagine me wearing that hat?
It is remarkable.
Remarkable.
To see this.
Reminds me of an old Little Rascals show where there's this little kid that always said it's remarkable.
Between
and finally,
remember
Spanky
the
in his
tools
younger
that
days,
exist
he's
to
in that
help
one
you
too.
navigate
Spanky goes,
objectives.
"Don't
The
you know
V-charmed compass
anything
and
else about
minimap can work
remarkable?"
together to help
And
you
he goes
reach
back
any
and says,
objective you track.
Remarkable. Yeah. If you've never watched Little Rascals, it's because I out-age you. By a long shot. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Let's go find my little quest giver. Let's let her know that I have found it. I have completed. And I will show her so she can get her little measurements. And we'll be able to make this outfit for herself. If that's what she actually does, I don't know. It doesn't go that far into the story. But you get the picture, right? I mean, that's what she wanted to do with it, so we're gonna go back here, and she's there. Let's give her the information.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Yes.
Yes. For a fee? Oh boy, you're a rat bastard. Just show her that.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all
I'm not
time.
wearing it, but if you feel that's what I did,
You're
okay,
my
we're
second
all
favorite hero.
good. All right, we completed that one. There's another. Okay, you know what? Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we're 2.5 hours into the stream. I'm gonna be right back. The second cup of coffee has done its damage, and I need to run to the loo real quick. So just hang tight, and I'll be back. Where's it at? BRB. I'm back. Let's go on. When I see icons like that, I'm looking at a chest, and you're wondering, where in the hell is that hiding at? Seriously, and then I'm looking at that. And I'm also looking at this because I can go into that room.
Hello, Homura.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark.
Sorry, I'm getting peaches. Hello, Katie. What do we got here? Crap. What do we got here?
Dear Professor Shaw, thank you for your recent submission regarding celestial anomalies. It may be a perfect addition to an atlas.
Is that the astronomy teacher?
Hello, Homura.
I
QE.
think that's the astronomy teacher.
Move green spark.
Professor, excuse me.
AD. Move red spark. Escape.
Based on the decor in the room, I would assume so. But you know what they say about assuming? Don't. Yeah, this has got to be the astronomy professor. This room is kind of near her domain. Sorry, ma'am, I've broken into your private domain.
There's nothing like it in all of Britain, you know.
This must be a popular study area, because look at the mounds of books. Everybody likes this. What's so appealing about this little area? I don't know. We're going to go find Sebastian and Ominous. The reason being is they're in a heated discussion over something, and we're going to go find out. Because that will drag us into the next part of that quest. Where my young friend here will learn the Cruciatus Curse. Yes, he gets to. You know what? We're going to take
4.
the express elevator.
Felix Felicis.
Mingo, 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 mingo. And I want to go which way? I gotta get up a little higher so I can see. Ah, here we go. This way. He go this way. I go that way. And you know what? We're gonna go up and over. Isn't that cool looking? Is the headmaster looking? I hope so. I want to flip him a bird. We're gonna flip you the bird. I want to go into these doors over here because that's where I will find Ominous and Sebastian.
There are a few students here I'd like to have a powder to.
There they are. Alright, guys.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
I won't give up. Alright, Sebastian, talk to me.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous.
He's being
Apparently
ridiculous
Salazar
and you're being
Slytherin has a
prideful and
secret
stubborn.
scriptorium here
Goes
in
both ways,
Hogwarts.
pal.
Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts are dangerous.
You know, I was thinking about doing live broadcasts on TikTok.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
You can tell me.
Yeah, I think I'm sure there would be a lot of controversy just in that discussion alone. But
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
My
Ominous
opinion
learned
is,
dark
and
magic
it's
from
my
his
opinion.
parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
I am.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Alright, let's go up here. Is there anything? I know I've got that, but I'm trying to remember. Is there anything else up here that I couldn't get into because of leveled door keys, etc., etc., yada, 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 yada. I'm not seeing anything.
Revelio.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, yes, I am.
Hello, Hamora.
Hello,
Huey.
So I'm
Move
glad I
green
have one.
spark. AD. Move red spark.
What? We got... Hey!
Escape.
What's in here? More shit! Come on! Give me something good! I'm tired of these... That's the problem with looting around here. Hello, people! How's lunch? What do we got? What do we got today? More leg, a rack of lamb. Pretty much the same thing. What the hell is that? Looks like... Does anybody want to explain to me what that is? Squash with carrots poked out of the top? Bacon? Is that bacon? I see tomatoes. I see cucumbers. And bacon. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. You house elves are... House elves are... Okay, well, look at all that. That's nice. That's nice. Good, 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 good. Big old fat frickin' turkeys. Look at the size of those things. Nobody's gonna eat all of that. Where's it all gonna go? I want some of that leg of lamb, though. That rack of lamb? Yeah. How come there's no professors up here? I want to know. I want to know. All right, we are going to go to the quest.
Level. Quests. Oh. The Diddly the man behind the moons.
How many of those I got? I gotta look.
Mr. Moon will teach me a more advanced form of Alohomora once I find all the demiguise statues. I should search Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and any hamlets for the statues. I can only collect the moon. Back on the path.
Back on the path.
Professor Fig is in the map
I may
chamber.
have to wait until
Back on the path.
after.
Professor Fig is in the map chamber. I should speak, Main. Improve your assignments. All. Back on the
I
path.
don't know. I mean, I've done pretty good.
The man behind the moons.
I got
The
one more
Diddly
key to
keys.
find. One
it looks
more.
like my house chest has room for more tokens. I should look for more
I gotta
Diddly keys
well,
around
okay,
Hogwarts.
guess what? Google.
Find the remaining house tokens that are around Hogwarts. 15/16. Mouse right button. Track quest. Escape. Back.
The Diddly keys. all of them. I've got to find them. The daily keys location. Where are they at? It's going to be hard because I have to find the one that I haven't been to. And I've got them all but one. And that was the first one, the one out of the astronomy tower. And that led me to the chest. And then, oh man, this is going to be a needle in the hill proverbial haystack. Quite literally, the proverbial haystack. Is there one in the... Okay, maybe I'm not going to be as hard as I thought it would be.
Challenges.
I just looked at the Google tips. Where am I? Okay, we need to head to the library. We gotta go to the library. I think the last key is in the library. I don't remember opening a case in there. Or a bookcase, so come on, let's go. That may be where I have got to go. Frickin' door, come on! Come on! Oh, this is frickin' stupid. There we go, finally. I don't know why it's such a hard time to open doors up here. What the hell is the function, man? Alright, did I get this quest? No, I haven't, because there's a chest still down there. Alright, we need to solve this puzzle. So, where is 1? 1 is going to be the triangle with the star kind of in it. Not that one. That's number 4. So that's number 4. That one is number 2. So number 1 is down this way.
You think Garrett believes me?
That is number 1. So we need to light the torch, and we need to get the right. Configure. This is number 1. Door is set. Now, number 2 was what again? And you have to do them in sequential order. So number 2 is the moon, half moon. This one right here. This is number 2. There's number 2. Number 3 is this one down here. You forgot to light the torch. Let's hit the... Won't let me do that, so let's light the torch. Configure. Let's... There we go. Number 3. And this be... Okay, they're all lit. And this is number 4. Lock the door. Unlock it, I get to go down it. And I think there is an actual... come on, just... I hate... This is what I don't like. Will you frickin' get down the ladder? You stupid. That inhibitor that they have is a nuisance. I don't like it. Alright. Here is a wand handle again. Yes, we got another one. Here is a chest. This is what I want. Please be something good. Shit. Not what I want before. And there's the big chest. More crap. Yep, more crap. Alright, well, we've got that all solved and figured. So there is another mysterious quest down and out of the way. Hello, I'm being the plumber. That student was surprised. I didn't know you could go down there. Holy Moses. I gotta go to the store after we're done. I need some tofu. You're probably going, tofu? Well, you gotta kind of have tofu when you're having sweet and hot, or hot and sweet, or hot and sour soup. It's a Japanese soup. I love it. It's good for you. And yeah, it requires tofu, and you gotta have tofu. But it's worth it. It really is. All right. Where are you at, you little fiend? I need to find the bookcase first. Oh, it's
I
dust.
pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium,
Okay.
but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
I want to get through here, but I gotta put the flames out first. I don't remember how to put the flames out. There's a way of putting the flames out so you can get under there, because there's a chest right there. I'm looking right at it. Yeah, you gotta get in there. I don't remember how to get in there.
Revelio.
Let's do a quick revelio. See how the chest just lit up? Is it this little funky native dude? Boy, that's a scary looking monkey. Alright, I'm looking for the bookcase. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? How you all doing today? There, no, I've already gotten this one. Here I was getting my hopes up and shoot. Yeah, I've already done that one. See? Here's the giveaway. All right, let's continue looking up. Already done it. Did it? Been there? Where is that one? Is that the one in the main grand hallway? Yeah, I've done that one. Done that one. Did that one. Done that one. Done that one, I think. Second floor corridor? Is there more than one in the second floor corridor? No, but there is in that part, the clock tower. Neener, haven't been to the clock tower. And you know what? It's time to go to the clock tower. Only because there is so much. There's a lot of different things in the clock tower. Okay, and we are going to go. Yes, this way. We're gonna go this way. Let's go with this way. Open the door! Gosh, dang it! Come on.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Do you have a quest for me? Hello, Oaks.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits.
I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
I'm glad to have helped. Anything more?
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
I'm glad to have helped.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide.
Nothing
I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
All right, well, we got that one. Hello, Nelly. What's up, Nelly?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys
No.
work?
No.
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back.
Okay, yeah. Nelly, goodbye. I don't need to know more about the Daedalian keys. Okay,
Felix Felicis.
Up.
Surely you can go faster than that.
Excuse me? Was she yelling at me? Moi? Alright, well, we're going over this way because we need to go here to the back. Because we're going to go have some fun in here. Neener, neener, all right, here
Lumos.
we go. Whoa. That was a laggy. All right, here we are. We're here. Okay, do I have anything here to go through? Let's go look at all of this. Ooh, okay, there's a chest. What do I got? Another piece of clothing. Okay, we can open this up.
Hello,
Homora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark.
I don't remember. There's a whole slew of things to
Lumos.
do here in the clock tower alone.
Hello, Homora.
It ain't Homora.
QE. Move green spark.
And yeah, this is probably where my last
red spark.
Daedalian key is at to complete
Escape.
the whole Daedalian key thing.
Lumos.
There's my more crap. All right, back to the courtyard. Let's go get that little moth to complete this. Don't you close on me. Where you at, little moth? You're in here somewhere. I know. I saw your picture. There you are. Come on, my little friend. I saw you in the picture. How nice. There you are. Another successful. I don't have many more of those left to do. Or is that pages? Is that just pages in general? Not sure.
Lumos.
Alright, there's nothing else in this particular room. I know there's nothing else over here. You know what? I've always wondered.
Revelio.
Only because if you go
Lumos.
down into the forbidden section, there's that one of these big pieces of armor down there that you did. Okay, this you can get into, but see that symbol right there? Yeah, well, that's all part of a big quest that we have yet to do, and so we'll get it figured out, and it has to do with the clock. You notice the inscriptions on the clock? Yeah, mysterious, isn't it? All right, let's go up the stairs. Here we go. Anything down here? Nope. Okay, up the stairs. There is so much just in the clock tower that you could spend a little time in this section of the school. Alright. See those? Those other symbols? That's it, baby. That's it. Oh, see? I sees it. Where'd you go, you little booger? Where are you going? find you. We'll find you. That is my last key right there. Let's go grab it. Oh. Okay, where'd you go? There she is. Last key. Boom! Got it. Done. Ta-da! Back to my common room. And we will find out what we get after all of this hard work.
Lumos.
And persistent diligence. But first things first, I am not done down in this vicinity. I want to make sure I got everything I need. Where the key was at before it took off on its dash up the... Show me the cabinet. Yes, there is other things. Okay, there's another door. We get to go through all of these doors that you see barred and got barriers and so forth. But as I go continuing upward in the tower, it will connect me to parts of the castle where we did the initial quest line for the Mr. Moon quest for the demiguise, as to where they come out, and you're going to see real quick those hallways that lead up and down the corridor into those parts of the castle. If you never played the game before, I don't know. Okay, there's another door. I like the way these stairs just kind of lead you twisting and turning through the... Okay, I can go down that way. What does this door go to? Oh, I think this is the first hallway that goes down into that... I think. I don't know. Shit. Maybe I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, I definitely didn't think that one through. Oh, well, there is a chest right there. Gotcha. Guess what? Revelio!
Clock mechanics.
Isn't that cool? You know, I've got an old clock in my living room, given to be... Well, let's put it this way, it was handed down to me from my grandmother, who is from Denmark. And I have an actual clock made in Denmark with all the gears and the whatchamacallits and all those little things. You really have to be careful with such a clock because it is delicate. So I have to oil it, keep the gears in good shape and so forth. And but yeah, it's been a joy. Okay, this is the pre-fit bathroom. All right, let's go down here because I know there's a locked door I have not been into yet. Right down here at the bottom of these stairs. I don't know if it's a 2 or a 3. It's a 3. Okay, so we can't go in there quite yet. We're gonna go all the way down. We don't have to worry about prefix because they're not in here. Aha, there's one I haven't been into yet. That's a 2, so let's go in.
Aloha Mora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back. F. Bottom salt.
let's go in here. Sorry, had to answer a question. What do we got?
Mudaiwa. I received your letter this morning and am thrilled to hear that all is going well for you and Natsai at Hogwarts. Even if Natsai has been
That's Natty's mama.
Hello, Hamura.
Move green spark.
I am in Natty's mama's
Move
room.
red spark.
Sorry. I'm not sorry. I am the school. What the hell is all that? You're really relaxed. Okay. Wow, she's got quite the room. You know what I've noticed looking around in these rooms?
Revelio.
There's a secret in here. There are no windows. None of the professors have windows in their rooms.
Adventure novel set.
Why is that? Why don't they have any? Are they afraid that students on brooms might be lurking outside their windows? Ooh, that would be scary. Perverts. Especially the guys, huh? That's gross. I can't think of that one. That left a nasty thought in my brain. Okay, I've been in there, so we don't need to go in there. Let's go one floor down, because I know that there's... But I don't know if there's a level 2 lock on that one. Yeah, I've been in there. Don't need to go in there. And there's Mr. Mean right outside the door. Don't need to go in there. Okay, I need to go in the nurse's quarters because there's a lock on her door which I have not opened yet. So we need to go open that one. Yeah, that's a 3. That's the one I haven't gone into, and I don't know if that's Professor Weasley's room. Since during that initial quest with the Alhambra stuff, it was her and the potions professor were chit-chatting. Hello, ma'am. How are you? How's everything here? And you got any students? No, you don't have any students here? Boy, these guys are good. Not getting hurt. Okay, I'm gonna go in your room though. Okay, so I apologize.
Hello, Hamura.
Not
QE.
Oh, and there's another room I get to go in.
AD. Move red spark.
Yeah, there's another one I get to go in.
Back.
Arts again. Yeah, the dark arts professor's room. What do we got?
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hospital wing. Attending healer, Nurse Noreen Bale.
Boy, she's a little too thorough for this guy. I remember having to write reports. What's nightmares? Boy, she's got a small little room, but no, she don't have a demi, guys. Dang. Well, that would have been good if she did. Okay, we're just gonna go back down this hallway again. Nope, 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 nope. Down there. Okay, this is the top floor of the clock tower, and then everything from this point is down. Down, 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 down.
Lumos.
Lumioso. Okay, we will come back. We will do that. In fact, we'll probably make it an entire event for the day. We'll go through and we'll go up and do all those doors that we ran past. I showed you because there is a little bit of a trick to getting those doors to open and getting those gates to come up. If you don't never done that quest, so it'll be fun. Okay. Mr. Mean. Let's go this way. I'm looking to get back to my common room because we are going to turn all of these keys back in. We collected them all. We're going to complete it. I want to complete it. I want to know. I haven't completed this quest before, so I want to know what we get. I'm excited. I want to know. I want to know. Come on. Open the door. Shit. This is like absolutely bonker donkeys. Trying to get... Okay. That may be my key right there. You see what I just did? Okay, I know where I'm going. We're gonna go across this way, through this door, into the other part of the hallway. Come on. There we go. Good job. What are you doing? What are you doing back there? Who's doing what? Why, we're going to clean this office up today. We're going to rearrange the office, so I'm going to be sitting in a new position, hopefully by tomorrow. I'm trying to get rid of and eliminate the glare behind me. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a glare because of the window, and so I'm going to change my position so it's not glary. Sorry, had to do that. Okay, we're going here. Alright, think this way. What the hell? Oh shit. I didn't know there was one there. Where am I going? Professor Fig's classroom, so let's go. Yeah, I did know there was one there. It just took me by surprise as I was running down the corridor. So let's go over by, oh, that poor tormented ghost. I don't know if it's his mistress, his ex, what? She is one peeved lady, I want you to know. There you are. Come on, my little friend.
Get away from me!
Yeah, she's one peeved lady. Boy, how would you like to be haunted like that for the rest of eternity? You must have done something so heinous to deserve that kind of wrath. Ah, there you are. Boy, you took a long time to do that. goes so. Okay, this is the door we want to go through next. Because we're going to go across the bridge. You know what? It just occurred to me. Did I ever grab the demi-guys? Come on! God, you dumb door! I want to beat the living snot out of you. Yeah, I don't know if I ever grabbed the demi-guys in here. I did. Okay. Yes, there were the demi-guys in here once upon a time, but that probably was one of the first I grabbed. I just don't remember. You have to excuse that, old-timers. That's why this is the Old Man's Club. Yes, sir. Beginning to figure it out now. Okay. Up this way.
Stop a moment and listen.
No, I'm not gonna stop a moment. I've got. Come on, I'm a tune on a mission. One more up, I think. Yes, one more up. See, I get backwards. I know there was probably a shorter way to get to where I'm going, but this school is so freaking huge. Oh, don't you close on me. I'll commit to whooping on your fat butt there, lady. Here we go. Here we go. Last one.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
Nicely, I got all 4 keys. This is it, right here, ready?
Last house token.
Ta-da!
Time to see what's inside.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Man, this is really good. What do we got? The dating quest update.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Well, shit. How cool is that? Hello, Sir Nicholas.
Felix Felicis.
No. No. I hate the tab key. God dang it. Okay.
Level.
I want to go to
gear. Level. Outfit.
I want to go here.
Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Cloaks and charms professor robe. A stylish velvet school robe. Noble azure.
Where's that new one in?
Robe.
That's what I
Red
want.
Gold epic phoenix robe. Runic robe. Noble azure of mysterious golden trimmed school robe. Mysterious tanned cloak.
I want the new one. Maybe I have got to
Azkaban
hit my
inventory
first.
Beasts. Notes. Letter from a pup. Vanishing sick duckbug warning. Talents.
Collections. There we go.
Collections.
Yes.
Appearances. Appearances. 62 out of 105. Quidditch captain's uniform. A Quidditch on Heridiana's cape.
Yes, there it is. Okay,
Gryffindor
now I
Relic
got
House
it marked. So now we get to go
Appearances.
back.
Appearances you have collected. Level.
Now we get to go back. Now
gear.
we get to go over here.
Outfit. Cloaks and robes. Dragon House robe. Extraordinary.
Is it in this one or
Required
is it in...
level. 40. Distinguished, unidentified, legendary phoenix, legendary face
got
wear.
to do this.
Cloaks and charms professor robe. Gryffindor relic house uniform. A house robe for the brave and true Gryffindor, earned by using the Daedalian keys to unlock your house. Dark Arts robe. Equipped item. Dark Arts robe.
That looks
Charms
pretty
professor
cool.
robe. Heridiana's cape. A cape once worn by famed Depulso master Hero Diana, earned by solving the puzzles in the Hall of Hero Diana. Mouse left, face wear. Collections.
That's the first time I've completed that quest since I've been playing this here game.
Challenges.
So, guess
Combat.
what? Everybody, we
70
made it
dark
a major
Defeat
accomplishment.
60 goblins. Defeat 100 dark wizards.
I've only got
2
2.
out of 100.
I got a long ways
Gear
to go.
trait recipe. Defeat 20 in Fury.
Oh, I got 2
Defeat
more
10
duck
duck
bugs
bugs.
and then I move up a level.
Defeat 60 goblins.
What else we got?
Defeat 6 infamous foes.
We're
defeat
still working on that one.
Defeat 20 spider. Defeat 40 spider.
We got that one done.
Defeat 10. Defeat
that
20.
one done.
Defeat 30.
We
Complete
got that
10
one
dueling
done.
feats.
Ooh, we're working on our pumpkin head. What do we got?
Complete 20
Oh
dueling
shit,
feats.
20 dueling feats?
0 out of 20.
That's gonna be a bit. That's a little bit of a challenge.
Defeat 30 mongrels.
That's another one I haven't
2 out
done
of
all the
30.
way through yet.
Gear
so
trait recipe reward.
we'll get to that one. Okay,
Exploration.
exploring. What do we got here
Complete solve one Hogwarts secret.
now? Again, got it. What are we getting?
Gear appearance reward.
Bathing.
Secrets.
Okay.
Solve one
Wow,
Hogwarts
that's
secret.
really cool. What do we got here?
View constellations from 5 unique astronomy tables. View constellations. Solve 14. Solve 6 Merlin
cool.
pop
I gotta
10
get
sets
the.
of
I gotta
balloons
do some
while
more
on
balloon
your
popping.
broom. Solve 6. Pop
This
2
one.
sets of balloons while on your broom.
Locked challenges.
Completed. Broom appearance reward. Night dancer broom.
Haven't done that one yet. Okay.
Quests. Field guide
Haven't
pages.
done that one yet.
Collect 25 field guide pages
We're
in
working on that
Hogsmeade.
one.
Collect 50 field guide pages in Hogwarts.
We got that one all done.
Collect 50 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Collect 50 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Collect 2 field guide pages in the Highlands.
Got all Highlands.
Collect 4 field guide
Got all
pages in the
those.
Highlands.
Got
Collect
all of
8 field
those,
guide.
and I'm working on
Collect 16
those.
field guide pages in the Highlands. 2 out of 16.
We made some
Collect 16
big
field guide
jumps today,
pages in the
folks.
Highlands. Field
this
guide
is exciting.
pages.
I haven't.
Level. Collections.
All right, let's go back to the collections.
Enemies.
Let's go down here. Let's see
46
what
out of
enemies
69.
have I done. Ooh, you're
Tempeste Thorn. Clinical and cruel. Rampant Dugbug. Unknown to the
Dugbug.
villagers
Well,
who
they're
trapped it,
frickin'
this
ugly.
Dugbug had been corrupted with some type of magic. Conjuration. Appearances.
Okay, here we go. It's one of
Highland
the things.
Explorer Cloak.
Highland Explorer's Cloak.
A cloak and shades of emerald for the
Bonus.
intrepid
Oh, this one
explorer.
too.
Earned by Hogwarts Regalia Robe. A robe for the stalwart explorer of Hogwarts. Earned Highland Explorer
I'm
cap.
working on it. I'm working on it.
Officer's hat. Highland Explorer garb.
I don't know about the
Secret
bathing
Solver's
suit.
bathing
I mean,
costume. A bathing costume for the stalwart swimmer, earned by discovering Hogwarts' secrets.
yeah, it looks a little
Revelio
funky,
pages.
huh?
90 out of 150. Field guide pages discovered with Revelio that reveal interesting facts about the world around you. Revelio pages can be found in Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and special Highlands locations.
Alright, where was I? These are Revelio pages, so I'm getting there. Okay, there's the clock tower one.
Adventure
Yes,
novel
that
set.
was in Nanny's
Sketched
mama's
inside the cover
bedroom.
of this old, slightly worn set of serialist adventure novels is what looks like a
Oh,
gazelle.
I did a lot. Holy
Perhaps
crap.
the
Look at all
novels
the ones
were
I
a
got
gift
in
to
the
Professor Ona
Highlands.
or her daughter Natsai. Appearances.
Cool, okay, we got more of
Traits.
those. More traits.
21 out of 75.
I need to start
Special
hitting some more
attributes
camps.
that may be
Because
applied
that's
to
where you're
gear
going to
once
find
the
all the
loom is
traits at,
unlocked
is in the
room of
camps.
requirement.
So,
Wand handles, orbicular, brown.
orbicular.
An impressive ring
There's a
handle
lot of
design in
handles. You
marbled
stop
brown.
and think about it. Holy snapjack. Do I want to change my hand? These are pretty cool looking.
Corkscrew, light and dark brown.
Kind of matches
Corkscrew,
the...
brown. A powerful, corkscrew, enemies. Traits.
I missed the trait.
Lupus protection eye. Decreased damage taken from dark mongrels.
No. Yes. No. Yes, right there. Okay.
Enemies.
And
Conjurations.
Conjurations. I
67
got a
out of
couple of those.
140. Decorations and gameplay station. Moving portraits. An enchanted portrait with a
More
mind of a
statues,
Puffskein statue.
I want the
a
specials.
statue of an adorable
I want the
Puffskein.
two that you get.
Unfortunately not as soft as the real thing.
Sorry.
Enemies.
I didn't mean to do that in your ears.
Wand handles. Talents.
You got an hour left.
Wand handle, column, regal, pink.
Hey, do we want to change
Wand
that?
handle,
Let's change that.
swirl,
Where's that
orbicular,
corkscrew at?
corkscrew, brown.
Dark brown.
Stock,
Yeah, we'll use
regal,
that. Matches
pink.
pretty good. What about the other ones?
Stock, dark
Nah,
brown.
that one matches more of
Orbicular, brown.
my
Wand handles. An impressive.
All right.
Handwear.
Handwear. So
Handwear.
we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna have to
Escape.
do a
Unidentified dragon relic gloves.
store
Outland
by
dueling
to
gloves.
unload more crap.
Legendary. Headwear.
I've got a lot of stuff.
Headwear. Dark sun hat.
Look at
Legendary.
the hats. Oh, man.
Unidentified head item. Neckwear.
Scarves.
Neckwear. Escape. Emerald bloom fringed forest lock scarf.
Oh my elbows.
Extraordinary. Required level 40. Offense 94. Defense. No upgrades applied. Fringed crimson clockwork scarf. Legendary. Required level 40. Offense 107. Defense. No upgrades applied. Upgrades 0. Trait slot level 3. No trait applied. Sell value 200. Galleons.
200
Mouse left button.
galleons.
Equip. Ruby Chinese
200
fireball scarf.
galleons.
Outfit.
And more outfits.
Equipped item. Outfit. Escape.
Outfit.
Back.
Oh,
Cream
just the one.
pinstripe ensemble.
Cream pinstripe?
Extraordinary. Required level 40. Level. Collections.
Yes,
Gear.
I know you are.
Level.
But it's not time. You
40.
need to go sit down.
Real E is
Yeah,
they
no,
on.
I'm sorry. It is way
Outfit.
not time for you to eat.
Outfit.
Sorry.
Escape.
You're not gonna get to me that way.
Stylish
That's
house
pretty nice.
shopkeeper outfit. Stylish casual school uniform.
Yes, it's not time, baby.
Extraordinary.
I know you try real
Required
hard.
level
You do.
40. Defense 84.
You try real
Defense.
hard there, Sweet Pea.
No
You're
upgrades
funny.
level. Challenges. Quests. In the shadow of the study. The Diddly
Okay,
and
I
Keys.
got all the ditty.
Mouse
Oh,
right
Nelly. Okay, I gotta go speak with
Untracked
Nelly.
level.
So let's go talk to Nelly.
Settings.
Yes, you're so sweet. I love you too. Yes. Let's go talk to Nelly. Let's go talk to Nelly. Let her know that I've done it. I've completely done it. That was not easy. I just want you to know. That was a challenge. See that? That is another one that we will have to go to. There's like 2 or 3 of those kind of ones that I did that I got all those blocks to move and stuff like that. Come on, seriously? That's the worst thing of this whole school right there. Can't get through the flipping doors. Well, that one worked because I slowed down. Let's go downstairs. Because Nelly will be sitting in the Transfiguration Courtyard. I believe that's what that's called.
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself. You won every single drop.
Oh. Numbnuts peeves. Where are you at? There you are, way over
Uncle
yonder.
Rowan sends his best.
Underneath the tree where I have
Were you
always...
able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
I'm done. I'm done.
Hello, Nelly. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What
Yes,
did you
I know,
find?
but this
I
is
found a
fine.
rather interesting
It's
costume.
way too
Brilliant.
early. No, you gotta wait.
Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me.
Okay.
I always wondered
I
what
know
those
you're
keys
hungry.
would lead to.
But you gotta wait. Yes, Sweet Pea. Yes, I know. You want to. What do we got? Completed quest. Woo-hoo! Got her done. Alright, let's hit the quest bucket.
Level. Quests.
I'm not ready to go
The
do
man
this one
behind-
yet. The
back
back
on the
to the,
path.
on the path.
In the shadow of the study.
I want to do
Mouse
the other
right
ones.
button.
And I'm thinking, yeah, I want to
In
get
the
rid of
shadow,
these before I
back
go
on the
there.
path. Professor Fig is in the map chamber.
Come on, baby.
I should speak to him about recent
Oh,
events.
you're so sweet.
Go to the map
Yes,
chamber.
you are.
Requirements.
Is that right?
Required
Okay.
level.
When you
18.
say?
Mouse right
Go
button.
lay down.
Track quest. F. Level. Talents. Inventory.
Neener, neener, neener.
Level.
Neener, neener,
40.
neener. Alright. Okay, where are we going? We are going...
Sharp caught me making
4.
We're gonna go this way.
Felix Felicis.
Poof.
Wonder if I can go that far.
Is it here or is it there? Okay, we're going to this way. We're going this way. I gotta go by the. Yes, I do. I go to the Slytherin common room. Sorry, Peony, I didn't mean to. Oh, you stayed right there. Usually you take off like a bat out of bingo. Come on, door. There you go. Yes, sweetie. I know you want to eat, but no, it's not time. You're way too early. All right, here we go, Sebastian. Let's you and Ominous and everybody else under the sun take care of this.
You're here. Brilliant.
About damn time you got here.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Okay, let's go.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Keep an eye out. Who are you afraid of? Do we have to go like this?
Damn poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
I see I gotta go to, see that? I see another moth painting.
There he is. Good luck.
Let's do this.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please,
We're
Ominous.
all...
I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Aren't you curious about what's inside?
Aren't you curious?
I understand your caution.
I'm sorry
Aren't
about
you
your aunt.
curious?
Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
She went
You
by
don't know
herself.
the
No,
history
I'm
will
not.
repeat
No,
itself.
no spoiler alert. You will find out in the
Besides,
future.
you said your aunt
If
thought like you.
Run this
This
thing
could
together,
honour her
you'll know
memory,
why
get you answers about
his
Slytherin
aunt
and Sebastian
didn't
answers for
make
Anne.
it.
Your aunt pursued this alone.
Keep that thought.
We
Keep
could
that
do
thought.
it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know.
I can't
Fetch
wait to do the
Sebastian, I'll wait.
Slytherin house for the Dating keys because
I
I want to
hope
see what that jacket
we
looks like.
don't
I
regret
mean, I'm looking at the
Sebastian.
shiny glowing.
Over here.
These braziers grant access to the
Okay.
scriptorium.
There's one. There's
Now
two.
you'll share?
You notice how the
You wouldn't
torches
tell
are
me when I
lighting up?
practically begged.
Three. 1, 2, 3.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance
So
has
we're gonna
something to do
go
with threes.
back here.
Well, three heads are better than one.
It's two heads are better than one.
There you are.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Lumos.
Let's go, guys. Quit being little wussies. Let's do this. Don't be such a wuss.
You may want to get around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts at...
I must prove my point. Okay, there's the first one. Okay, notice the, yep, that's Slytherin. Now, is that Salazar Slytherin, or is that a different individual with a snake? We'll find out. All right, here we go.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I
I'd
wonder,
like to
did
be able
she
to talk
break
to
that
snakes.
You might not want the ability to
thing
speak past the
when
tongue.
she came through so nobody
It's
else
often
would figure
associated
it
with
out?
dark wizards.
Or
I haven't spoken
not?
it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third thoughts. None at all. Second and third.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos. It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Alright, notice the emblems and
The
markings
door we
on
came
these
from
gates.
are closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Okay, the torch just lit. Okay, I think this is the one we're going to go through first, if I remember correct. Oh, never mind. We're going to take that bag of money. We're going to take this note.
Salazar Slytherin buried this scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through. Noctua Gaunt. Escape. Back.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Nocturne.
Okay.
Lumos.
Back here again. Alright, so we need to... I'm trying to remember what gate opened first. This one? Or this one? See, I don't remember. Alright, let's open this one first. So I've got that marking, but I'm not. Is that a cat? It's kind of a claw on it. Alright, let's figure it out.
The dial requires focus.
Use QE to rotate the top dial and AD to rotate the bottom dial.
No. I think that's the one I'm looking at. Really makes this hard for this guy's eyes, I'm telling you guys. Do I have the right one? Did it unlock?
Lumos.
No, it didn't unlock. Alright, maybe it's this lock in here. Let's try that again. Yeah, I was at the wrong one. My bad.
QE.
Another gate.
Use QE
Seems
to
Slytherin
rotate the
like to
top
play
dial and
games.
AD to rotate the
Must
bottom
run in the
dial.
family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, wrong lock for the wrong gate.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Yeah,
Lumos.
right.
Nice
Sebastian,
work.
you're such a weenie head. Okay, anything else in here? That opened this gate over yonder. What do we got in here? Another note.
Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it. Noctua Gaunt. Escape. Back.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
All I heard was rewards. Okay, now here's the next. I think that's the one that takes me to... Yeah, so we're going to hold on that one. Let's go over this one, yonder. Let's look at this one. So we need the moon and the snake. Okay, let's do this again.
QE. Rotate upper dial. AD. Rotate lower dial. Escape. Back.
Here we go!
That sounded promising.
Lumos.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Right, that's the one that opens up the final gate that I gotta go through. Let's
Confringo.
blast that door.
Lumos.
Alright, this is the one where we're gonna learn the Cruciatus cube. Curse. Alright, what do we got here? Oh shit. Okay. Alright, we'll just get the top one. And the gate will open when I hit the bottom one automatically, so I don't have to play with that one. Is there another... No, I don't see it.
Another. Not the welcoming
Rotate upper
sort,
dial.
was he?
AD. Rotate lower dial. Escape. Back.
Okay, I've already... Shit. Hang on. Hang on!
I failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye. Noxua Gaunt. Escape. Back.
Sorry?
Ominous.
Question?
Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did.
Lumos.
She was my favorite person in the world.
Alright, we gotta go back up here. Gotta look up that dumb gate again. And it's a good thing it's getting close to relaxing time because my eyeballs are starting to feel it. Okay, alright. Top one. That's all I need is the top one. Alright, circle with the fishy tail somewhere. That's the way I look at it. I have no clue what that symbol meant, but to me, it's a fish. So we gotta find the fish.
QE.
Oh, fishy.
Rotate upper dial. AD. Rotate lower dial.
There. Alright, here we
Escape.
go.
Back.
There it is. Boop. There it is. There it is.
Excellent work. We're
Excellent.
another step closer to the scriptorium. Lumos. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Here we go.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Oh no.
Then Salazar
For
Slytherin
the
is not yet
love
finished
of
with us.
Pete.
I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms. Noxua Gaunt. Escape. Back.
Ominous.
Okay.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
No, we
have
not,
listened to
because
either of
we
you.
can get out of it.
Ominous,
We're gonna get out
I'm
of it.
truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Okay, I hear it. I've been listening to it carefully.
Revelio.
I'm telling you, I hear it. Maybe it's on the other side of the door. Probably is. Alright, talk to me.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You're gonna eat.
I'd
you
rather
haven't
you
gone
ask
hungry
him.
yet, have you? I've never let you go hungry.
I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work
Yes,
your
Ricky,
magic,
I
so
know.
to speak.
But you've got to wait. You've got
Wish we
half
had
an
some
hour,
liquid
okay?
luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
All of this could have been avoided.
Lumos.
Oh, shut up, you worry.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many
Excuse me.
unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Okay.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
No, let's do it. Come on, cast it. I'm the victim. Go. Bring it up.
What do we do now?
Bring
Ominous
it
is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio,
Bring it
or I can cast it on you.
I will.
You didn't say
do
you knew how to
bring
cast Crucio.
it
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Very well. I don't want to learn the Cruciatus curse. I want to learn the
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
I shan't forget this. Alright, here we go. Alright. We got a left mouse click, space, F, right mouse click. Okay, are we ready? Let's get my fingers in the right spot.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio.
all right?
That pain, it was excruciating.
That's why they call it the Crucio, you dork.
Let's keep moving.
We made it.
We are
found
in
Salazar
the...
Slytherin's scriptorium.
Okay.
I can't believe we're
This is
here.
what I was hearing outside the door was that. Okay, we got
Salazar
that.
Slytherin's Scriptorium.
The squeaky toy.
Lumos.
Alright, let's... Okay, here's a book.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead.
Look at
Let
all
me know
the
what's in
scrolls
your
on
town
there.
wander around.
I'll take the whole lot. Is that Salazar Slytherin right there? That bust on the wall? Looks like it probably is, huh? Pure blood. Nobody is a pure blood in life. No, because you're going to have a mixture of something else.
I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as pure bloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts
Who's
that
rot?
would serve only
Somebody
to stain
rotten?
my legacy. Mouse wheel scroll up, mouse wheel scroll down. Scroll. Escape. Back.
Who is, who is, who is, who is? Who is, who? What do we got? Oh, what's that? Oh, that's got to be old musty whatever it is on that. I don't want to drink it. Sitting there with dust all in it.
Revelio.
Ravalio. Alright, what do we got here, guys?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky.
Revelio.
We would have died.
We
must swear
die,
never
oh,
to
you
do this again.
dramatic queen, you. Alright, here we go. You dramatic queen, you. Okay, guys, let's go. I found the way out. We're cool.
I see a way out.
Best
No,
news
I
I've heard
found the
all
way
day.
out.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about
Ain't
your aunt.
gonna
Amos.
happen because I'm gonna play it.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay, well, we just got that quest out of the way. And with that, we are 4 minutes shy of ending the stream. And so that's, I think we're going to end it here. It's been a good stream. Glad that everybody, if anybody, haven't seen anybody view in today. So I couldn't tell you if anybody paid attention to this or not. But, you know, I'm going to keep plugging along. I'm going to get some people to come in and watch. I mean, that's just how I feel and believe. I'm not going to let everybody else take this from me.
Revelio.
I am going to do this because I don't know if I located. I know I got this. Did I get Hufflepuff's book-a-jug? Am I in trouble? Oh, hey, somebody come in. How you doing? Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Talk about the ultimate lurking. Boy, I didn't even see that one pop up. You're good. Well, eventually I'll find out who did it. But you're good. Very good. Hey, power to you. I want to get out. I want to get out. I want to get out. Do I go up? I go up. That's what I want to do. Okay, well, I'm about ready to end the stream because I've been on for about 4 hours, and I do need to take a break because I do have things to do. We all do in life, unfortunately. I don't know who flashed me, but thank you so very much. And I'm going to say, everybody have a great afternoon. I will be back on tomorrow, being Saturday. And tomorrow is my Foundation Day, so we'll be playing Foundation. And then after we're done playing Foundation, I don't know, I may come back later in the afternoon and find something else, or I don't know. But in the meantime, happy Friday once again. Tomorrow the weekend begins. I hope you guys have some good plans. And Godspeed. Be careful out there. And enjoy your day.
Level 40. Escape. Back. K. Enter photo mode.